Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today because we are going to plan together and set up my bullet journal for January. January is such a special month. It's not just the start of a new year, but also a chance to hit the reset button, get organized, and let your creativity shine. Whether you're a bullet journal pro or just starting your journey, you're in the right place. Don't worry, you don't need fancy supplies for this. You'll just need some stamps, craft paper, pens, glue, and a little creativity. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button if you love bullet journaling, and don't forget to subscribe for more creative content. Let me know in the comments what your theme for January is. I love to hear your ideas. Alright, let's grab your supplies and jump right into it. Let's start with the title page. This is one of my favorite parts because it sets the mood for the entire month. I begin with the writing January in the center of the page. I'm using a cursive font because it looks clean, elegant, and fits the fresh start vibe. If you're new to cursive, don't stress. Take it slow and use a pencil first if you need to. To make the page more textured, I tear some craft paper into two pieces. I love this thorn edge look because it feels organic and adds character. I glue the pieces into the corners of the page for balance. Next, I use my stamps to add the quote, "Say yes to new adventures." January is all about embracing the unknown, so this quote feels perfect. If you don't have stamps, you can write the quote by hand or print it out and glue it on. For the finishing touch, I add a star garland across the top and scatter small stars around the page. I use a white gel pen for a soft shimmer. Some tips: play with layering. You can overlap paper, stamps, or even doodles. Don't be afraid to making mistakes. Your journal is a reflection of you, and it doesn't need to be perfect to be beautiful. Now, let's move on to the monthly spread. This is the page I rely on to see my entire month at a glance. I start by gluing in a bold black bar across the top of the page. This will hold the weekdays: Monday, through Sunday. I use a white gel pen to write the days for a clean contrast. Below the header, I create a simple grid for the January calendar. Each box is even spaced for consistency. I like to keep the calendar layouts minimal so it's easy to read. I write 01 January in a smaller cursive font near the top of the page to tie it back to the title page. If you have a lot of appointments, you can add space below the calendars for notes or goals. Experiment with colors and decorations that reflect your theme for the month. Now we're getting into the weekly spreads. This month I use Dutch doors. This layout is super flexible and helps you to keep everything in one place. I start by trimming the inner pages to create sections that flip open like doors. This way I can see all my week's plans at once. I save the trimmer paper for other projects. It's always good to reuse materials. For each day, I use black craft paper to create small rectangles. Each rectangle will hold a single day's detail. I pre-cut these pieces to make assembly easier. Using silver ink, I stamp the numbers of the days onto the black paper. Above the number, I use a white gel pen to write the weekday. This combination creates a clean and elegant look. By the way, I want to mention something. In my previous videos, I used an AI voice for the voiceovers, but after reading your feedback, thank you for that, I decided to try using my own voice this time. I know I might not be perfect since I'm not a native speaker, but I hope this feels more personal. Let me know what you think. I glue the prepared pieces onto my journal pages, making sure everything is aligned. To make it easier to flip between weeks, I add tabs for each of the 5 weeks. I decorate these tabs with washi tape that matches my starry theme. I draw thin lines between the days to separate them visually. This small detail makes a big difference in keeping the layout organized. For the 7-day weeks, I use a vertical layout that gives me enough space for appointments, to-dos, and notes. If you prefer, you can use a horizontal layout or add extra sections for things like gratitude or meal planning. Now, enjoy the process of my weeklies. Finally, we're designing the last page for January. This is where I track my habits and leave space for notes. I decorate the note section with the same crafting paper and star designs as the title page. This keeps the theme consistent throughout the spread. This month, I'm focusing on 4 habits: learning English, counting steps, reading, and staying alcohol free. I dedicate a small section to each habit using simple grit and a black pen to make it visual appealing. Habit trackers are great for staying accountable. You can see your progress at a glance, and it is so satisfying to fill them out each day. To tie everything together, I go back and add more stars to the monthly spread and trackers. I also use a marker to add small lines inside the weeklies for better organization. Now that everything is done, let's do a flip through. I walk you through the completed layout from the title page to the monthly overview, weekly spreads, and habit trackers. It's so exciting to see how the elements come together. Each page feels connected, yet serves a unique purpose. I hope you enjoyed planning with me today. If this video inspires you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more creative content. Share your own January theme or layouts ideas in the comments. I love to see what you're working on. Let's inspire each other. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me today. I wish you all a fantastic start to the new year. Stay creative, stay organized, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!